Hey, what's going on, guys? Some nerds here. My name is Ernest.
I'm Grant.
My name is Mason.
So, how's everyone's day going, guys?
It's going good.
Good? Anything new?
Not particularly.
No?
No, just doing our nerd stuff.
Nothing exciting in your world.
No. Not at all. This is a bad
Are
second.
you sure?
Yeah.
Like, nothing exciting at all?
No, like I'm just like
What about you, Mason?
Just work.
Working.
It's nice to have time off and not have to worry about going to school.
Dude, it is nice to have time off worrying about school because...
Two weeks ago, I Monday I didn't have class, so I literally just stayed in bed until like 11, not having to worry about school, and that's a good thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my god, 8 a.m. classes were the worst.
Yeah.
They're trash.
Well, I never enrolled for any 8 a.m. classes. I always just fucking went for the 11 a.m. classes or the noon because I like to sleep.
Well, how about Call of Duty? Like, we have this game, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, already announcement for October 12th. Have we seen anything? Have we seen a reveal trailer? Have we heard anything about it?
I don't know if there's.
They had like an interview or something. They had like a whole like special thing about it, didn't they?
I don't know if there's been a trailer. I don't know if there's like a gameplay trailer, or if it's like an official, like just like a reveal kind of
I know
trailer.
details have been given.
But
The
it's there's an article that was talking about how they're going to abandon kind of like the single player story mode
What?
in favor of a battle royale mode.
Yeah,
So like,
Battle Royale.
like Fortnite and stuff.
Never gonna get old.
Are you
Like,
serious?
yeah, but that's the thing too is like, I mean, the Call of Duty campaigns for me, I didn't play a lot of the multiplayer. I never really got into zombies, but I always enjoyed playing the story and the campaigns. Black Ops 3 was kind of.
Oh, this is
Man.
zombies campaign.
Black Ops 3 was
Well,
too,
yeah, like they do like the campaigns.
it was way
and stuff
too
with the-
futuristic or something.
Wasn't it 3 that was futuristic?
Yeah.
They were all.
Well, they're all futuristic.
Yeah, there's
even,
a point. of
Even
this.
Infinite Warfare and like
So which company does Black
Ghost
Ops?
was kind of futuristic.
Black Ops.
No, it was more
Black Ops is Treyarch,
Black
right?
Ops is Treyarch.
Activision.
No, Activision is the
producer.
publisher.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
Infinity Ward is Modern Warfare.
And
whatever.
Raven Software.
I don't think they even do.
And
Call of Duty
Sledgehammer.
anymore, do they?
Well, I mean,
Well,
there's
Sledgehammer. Well, so Treyarch does its own like Black Ops, but like when it's the other half of the games that aren't Black Ops, it's usually Treyarch, Infinity Ward, or I mean, it's usually Infinity Ward.
It's Treyarch doing this one.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's usually Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, or like Raven Software, and
Did you
that.
say Infinity War?
Yeah.
Infinity War.
I
Infinity
thought you said Infinity War.
No, Infinity Ward.
That was a good movie.
That was really.
Isn't that great? Now people who have been complaining for years about how Call of Duty campaign sucks.
Dude,
And
I'm-
it's
I'm-
It
just
sucked,
money.
though.
I'm one of those people that have been complaining about that because the Black Ops campaigns have been really lacking. Like, I mean, I love the first one, like, because it wasn't as futuristic, but like,
What did
You
I
got-
That's a good campaign.
huh?
What are the numbers, Mason? What do they mean?
Hey, that's my name.
Yeah. What do they mean?
I don't know what they mean. I get asked that question a lot.
Oh, really? Nice.
Honestly, though, but the campaign, like, that, I mean, that's straight. Like, when I play Call of Duty, I go straight to campaign. Like, I don't even touch multiplayer until I'm done with the campaign.
I do that for most games.
The last Call of Duty campaign I played was Ghost, and it was not good.
What about the cliffhanger of Ghost, though? Are we ever gonna find out what's
we
gonna
ever gonna
happen?
cliffhanger Ghost?
No.
Dude, I don't know why everyone is shitting on Ghost. I actually love Ghost.
It was alright.
Again, I don't play Call of Duty a lot.
It was
for
like
its
every other
multiplayer.
fucking Call of Duty game I've ever played.
Yeah, well, duh, that's I
That's-
mean, yeah, because we're so used to getting it every Call of Duty every year. We expect
But it's
we
like
expect another Call of Duty every year, even though they really don't need to throw out a Call of Duty every year.
Do you think Call of Duty would benefit from a model of
But
not putting out a game every year?
yes,
Do
definitely.
you think they would
They
do
would get
like?
old. It's like when Assassin's Creed used to be doing games every year. That's when the
Yeah.
series is at its low point, where they were just shitting out new games that all played the
Dude,
same.
okay, don't even get me started with Assassin's Creed because
Well,
let's
it's
just say I was the biggest Assassin's Creed fan.
Yeah.
And then after they crushed my dreams with Assassin's Creed 3, like when
That was
we
revolutionary.
yeah,
right?
when we thought that we were gonna like be in action revolution wars, and we thought like we were gonna like be on the front lines, and we thought we were gonna do this.
Dishonest
Dude,
media.
Dishonest media, pretty much at its finest. Like
false advertising.
false advertisement for me. I was so excited, especially when I saw that trailer, because he was like running after him, going straight after after all the...
There's one point in the game where that happens and you're on a battlefield.
Yeah.
And if you run at the dudes, you get killed
Yeah, I was
instantly.
gonna say, but the thing is, like, you have to run around and hide
Yeah.
to get to, like, your target, which is killing the guy on the horse.
I mean, the notion that you would just run and, like, everybody, oh, shit, they're all shooting their guns at you, and you're just like...
and that's why, like,
ridiculous.
I was talking to my brother about Assassin's Creed, and, dude, it's getting so ridiculous that we have to have an Assassin's Creed game every year, just like Call of Duty. Like, Call
They've
of Duty,
chilled out on that, though. And then they
Yeah,
waited
but,
and
like-
they did Origins, and Origins is a good game.
I haven't played Origins, so I can't.
It's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like Egyptian.
The last is that the one that's Egyptian? Is
Yeah.
Origins? Okay.
But I think Call of Duty definitely should. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna tell them how because either way they make money every year. But like, they need to step back and focus more on like making the game perfect because every Call of Duty we get, it gets constantly shit on because it's either OP or like these guns don't work or like there's something wrong with the layout of what's going on and.
But doesn't it depreciate the value of the game? Like, can you really justify paying $60 for a multiplayer-only game? I know a lot of games do that.
Yeah, and that's
like
and
Rainbow
that's the
Six
thing,
has
I don't wanna-
nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to pay $60. Like, I want
People
to.
for years have been saying we want just the multiplayer for $30.
I mean, I would pay that for $30.
Yes.
I would pay that for. But I'm saying that like I want to like if I pay $60 for a Call of Duty game, I remember when the campaigns used to be long. They used to have long ass campaigns, and now
Good.
they're short like missions.
I know.
They're
I'm
short
playing Infinite
10.
Warfare. I remember playing that campaign.
They're short 10.
That was like Titanfall.
10 chapter, 10 missions.
10 mission
storyline.
stories.
Yeah,
Short cinematic stuff.
but
That's garbage. Battle Royale is not even gonna last. Like it's a
Hey, what's that
fad.
gonna look like in COD?
It's a fad.
Call of Duty's trash.
People obviously games like God of War have shown that you can make like a good single player campaign. Like single player's dead, man.
Dude, Sony is winning.
It's dead.
Sony is winning at God of War right now.
Yeah.
Dude, they freaking did 500 million copies in 1 month. That is
Crazy.
insane. 5 million copies? I didn't think that
How-
many people liked.
How long has it had it been?
I didn't even
since,
know that many. Yeah,
How long
it's
had it
been a
been
while.
since the God of War game came out?
2010.
Yeah, and I think
What was it?
I think the last one was like a PSP game.
Yeah, it was God of War Ascension. I'm pretty sure
on the PSP
that was the last console.
console?
Oh, console. Yeah,
Ascension.
because they
Like they do.
Chain- was it Chains
There's
of-
like Chains of Olympus.
was
Yeah.
on PSP.
Here, let me just pull up all the
Yeah, dude, it's crazy and it looks awesome, but I haven't played it yet. How is it, right?
Yeah, you're going.
I
You've
fucking
been
love
vlogging some time on it.
I love it. It's like Last of Us with the combat with Last of Us. It's like Last of Us if all you had was like melee weapons. But it's cool because you only use like really one weapon throughout the game, the Leviathan axe, and it pretty much is like it's Thor's hammer, but an axe. It's a big ass axe that you throw it and it comes back to you no matter where it is.
Mhm.
So you could throw it in like the sea and call it back, or like you throw it at somebody and it gets stuck in them. And then they're frozen because it's an ice axe. And then you can beat the shit out of one guy while he's frozen. Then you recall your axe and you finish him off. Then you go after the other guy. And then you have the little kid, Kratos' little boy.
Yeah.
How's that?
He shoots
that
arrows.
Dichotomy of that.
Arrows.
Arrows.
Oh,
Yeah.
he shoots arrows? Like,
Yeah.
but are they like god arrows?
So yeah, you get upgrades for the arrows throughout the game. But dude, it's cool. I don't know.
The graphics are amazing.
They're doing like the Norse mythology. I think that's really all where they could have gone. Like
With God of War.
Kratos. I don't know. You've never played any of the
I
God of War
haven't played
games, right?
God of War. No.
Well, at the end of God of War 3, he's destroyed. Greece
He's
Greece is destroyed.
Okay.
And the very last thing that happens in the game is Kratos takes this big ass sword that has all the god energy that he used to kill Zeus,
Oh yeah.
and he
I remember
fucking
that.
stabs into himself, and then he's supposed to die. But then also after the credits, there's like, oh look, he's not on the cliff anymore. And there's
With-
he's not on the cliff anymore, and there's blood. Like looking like, oh, maybe he threw himself off the cliff or something.
Mhm.
So it was implied that he didn't die. And of course, in the reveal trailer that they had for the new God of War, it's like he's got his big ass.
Oh
Scar.
yeah.
So yeah, but he's still. The only problem that I have with that game is that it makes it's really inconsistent with how strong Kratos actually is.
Yeah.
It's not even like a that much of a spoiler, but like at the beginning you fight like a big like badass dude. And then like after you have like a giant like fight it's like after that, it's like, well, why doesn't he just pick up all these guys and just like rip them in half? You know, he's killed so many bigger and badder things that it feels kind of weird whenever you die. It's like, oh my god, I got killed by a shitty little zombie guy with a shitty little sword. You know,
dude, you're talking about the Trojan.
But it's like, and in God of War 3, it's like you fought like a titan who was like 1,000 feet tall. Like you had to fight his fucking fingers as part of the boss fight. Like it's just, I don't know. There's always
what
that
are
problem.
the boss fights like? Are they like mechanically built?
Yeah, they're cool. They're like dark. They're not really like.
I
Dark
was
Souls.
about to say dark.
They're not really like
Dark Souls level.
It depends. Like sometimes they have like the Mario bosses where it's like this boss has one mechanic.
Dude,
like you got a
honestly,
weak
the
spot,
bosses,
you know?
the bosses on that game are kind of hard.
Which one?
On any God of War, like, and then what's cool about
That's
them is
only
like
the biggest claim to fame. Yeah.
after like you're almost done killing them. I like how you have those little action moves that you do.
Yeah.
Where like you have to press a button and like he's doing like an animation to where like the way he kills them, like you don't just like get to the health bar and then you just fall down. Like you do something really cool, like a really cool execution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
You know, Kratos was actually like a person from Greek mythology.
Really?
Yeah. He was like part of there's like 3 brothers, and he means strength. And then his brother one of his brothers is Nike, which is victory. And that's I'm pretty sure that's where they got it from.
That's probably where they got it.
Yeah, it means victory. Isn't that one of their things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tagline.
And the other one, what is it? Zealous rivalry.
So
But yeah. But and then another interesting thing is how they handle like Kratos as a character. Like in the old ones, you know, he's like Zeus,
He's like so
I'm
mad.
gonna rip you apart, and you know he's like killing innocents and
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's really interesting, and it's like, you know, his whole character dynamic is that I killed my own family, which is why he's white. You know, he's the only reason he's a white guy
Yeah.
is because Ares put all the ashes on him. He's like, Ares, give me the power to kill my enemies, and I'll serve you forever.
Yeah, I
and,
remember that.
and then he's like, okay, and then he tricks him, and he fucking kills his
And
own
he kills his
family.
own
And then,
family.
God damn you, Ares, and then he all that
And he
shit.
wants to be killed Ares, and then
Yeah.
it keeps going on. And on.
Spoilers for a game that came out in fucking what, like 2000?
2002, 2003.
2010 was when God of War 3, and that was the end of the main story. Mostly, all the other ones were prequels.
So another game that got a revealed trailer of sorts, I guess you could say, is Battlefield 5 or
Oh
Battlefield
my
V.
god, I'm so excited for this game.
I would like to say that I think the trailer itself, granted, I was looking through the Twitter feed on the I think it was like an IGN.
You can customize your own guy?
Well, yeah, but
You can?
people said
Yeah.
the trailer looks like it's very Michael Bay-esque because there are all the like explosions and stuff. But I thought like the camera cuts are really cool. Like they dude like jumps out the window of the house and the tanks come through and planes are flying over and people are getting like shot all around. Like
It was
a
dope.
really cool looking trailer.
Yeah, it was dope. Right when you're like entering the house and
Yeah.
like gunshots are everywhere, like people getting shot everywhere. You had the guy as soon as you go up the stairs, you have the guy that freaking takes that guy down with melee,
Yeah.
and then they jump out the window and they go straight into the ground.
I don't know. Yeah, and then I feel like there was like small kind of nuances of.
So it's World War II?
What's up?
It's World War II?
Yeah.
World War II. Like there's like small nuances of the gameplay. Like he picked up like the LMG or whatever and like
Yo,
loaded it up
I liked when that
and
plane
started
crashed.
shooting. Yeah.
It
so-
says right here the campaign's
cool
going to be like Battlefield 1, where they're telling different like stories.
Yeah.
The only one I
That's
ever
what
played
like.
was the Italian one.
Really?
Where it was like, it was me with my armor and my light machine gun. It's
Is that the
kinda
one
cool.
where they climb the mountain?
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
It's kind of, yeah, it's cool because it was like, it was
Yeah.
like a grandfather like telling his
Yeah.
granddaughter like a story.
Oh,
Like, oh, I was a
yeah.
big fucking badass.
It was good
World
though.
War
Like
One.
despite it being like a 5-mission campaign, like those missions are not long.
Mhm.
I mean they're not short.
Yeah.
They're long. It's like you play like 5 characters
like
on different
45 minutes each, maybe.
Yeah.
So, but it'd be like good. Like, there were what, like 6
What?
stories?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 stories. But like
And
it's
then
good,
there's
though. It's-
DLC ones.
It's packed in action.
I never played any of the DLC for that game, but it was really fun.
I didn't play it, but I played it at your house, Grant. It was the ones where that's like the big missions that you do. There's like the one in the rain where it's like, I think it's on the same level as the Italians and you're like defending the fort at the end. Or there's the one where it's like the ships are attacking the coast kind of like,
Yeah.
well, operations, that's what those are called, right?
I've always liked Battlefield
Those-
better than Call of Duty, honestly.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. This is
There's their
like
strengths and weaknesses.
From like a campaign perspective, I think
They're apples and oranges.
Yeah.
This is the only shooter that EA can't fuck up.
Battlefield 5?
Oh, they
Or
can fuck
Battlefield?
it up.
No, Battlefield in general.
It's not even like
I'm saying like Battlefield in general. Like this is the only game, the only franchise that they haven't been fucking up. Like
they can't fuck this
Like
up.
Star Wars.
This is, yeah.
like Star
The
Wars.
fiasco of
But
Star
like,
Wars.
Oh my
the
God.
gameplay of those games weren't even like bad. It was just the fucking.
No, yeah,
It was
just
the
the
shitty
mechanics.
business. No, it's the shitty business practices and how
The
you
whole-
leveled
the
up.
loot
The
crate.
progression.
Yeah.
It really is the progression system of that
But
game.
yeah, and that's why I stopped playing it because like
After
why
they
am
took
I-
out the microtransactions, you couldn't do shit.
you really can't do nothing. Like and then they said they were gonna bring out customization for like the longest time. Still to this day, they have no customization.
What do you want to fucking pink Darth Vader?
I think that. Remember they said that? You're like,
Nobody wants that shit.
So what was in the boxes? Is it like pay to win stuff? Is it like
It's like
Boost.
so basically
They think
boost
your
and
guns are better,
cards.
or your.
So like they had like a card system. So like if you got, say like you got a jetpack, but like everyone gets jetpacks because there's certain classes now. But with the card, like you get an ultimate jetpack. So like your jetpack lasts longer.
Mhm.
Or like you get a damage boost, or you get all this stuff that people aren't getting because they're not earning it. Like they're paying to get it, and it just wasn't fair. Like especially like when you play like an assault class,
Yeah.
and like you just want to be assault. You just want to be the person that just has like the rifle and just wants to shoot people.
Yeah, look at that.
Why should I get?
Dyson EA has vowed there will be no randomized loot crates.
Yeah, why should I get a sharpshooter? Why do I get a crate and I have all sharpshooter unlockables? Like I'm not even using that class.
Mhm.
Like I'm using the assault class and assault, so I expect to get assault stuff because I'm using it. They don't have it to that system where the more you use that class, the more chances you're getting to upgrade your class. Like you just get random stuff out of the loot crate. Like you get random ships, you get random boosts for the ships, you get random hero.
Why isn't it
boosts.
like Call of Duty, like the old like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where it's like you go to a level, you get this gun,
Yeah.
you go to a
it's
level, you
insane.
get this perk, and then you prestige and you can do it all over again. Look, you can show everybody how big your dick is with the fucking.
the simple stuff.
What's been the feedback? Because there was the one Call of Duty game that went back to like boots on the ground. What was it? Which one was
Boots
it?
on the ground. Boots on the ground. Call of Duty or Battlefield?
No, it was a Call of Duty game that went like boots on the ground. And then
Yeah,
All
that
of them are
was
boots on the ground.
that was.
What do you mean? Like World War II?
yeah, like there wasn't like people weren't.
Oh,
buying all
yeah,
the
that's
jetpacks and
Call of Duty
stuff.
World
Like,
War
people
II.
were asking for it, and then like no one plays it.
No, they bought it. I'm pretty sure it was
No,
pretty popular.
people
People play it still.
Yeah,
that's the game?
That's the latest Call of Duty round.
You get a loot box for watching somebody else open a loot box.
dude.
Isn't that the one that have put in a social space as a social space now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You can watch
it's
people
something
open
that-
loot boxes and stuff.
It's kind of stupid though.
Yeah,
It's like Destiny, where you have to
It's
go to
like a
different
downgrade
people
version of Destiny.
and talk to them.
yeah,
Yes,
that's
But
what
it's like way smaller.
Destiny's not good anymore.
that's what people were
Before I forget,
referring-
the Galahorn is from Norse mythology.
Yeah, a lot of Destiny lore pulls. Old Destiny lore pulls from a lot of like Greek mythology. Vault of Glass pulls
That's-
a lot from
That's cool.
Greek mythology, and
Dude,
I
tell
really
me
appreciate
why.
that.
I don't even want to get into
Too bad
this.
they betrayed the fan base.
Yeah, Destiny is
What's
is
up?
not Destiny.
yo, the new DLC Warmind's been out for like 2 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks. Miles improvement from Curse of Osiris DLC 1 and Destiny 2.
But it-
How much was it?
20.
But the DLC still make it a
$20.
mediocre game.
It seems like
It's not
Destiny is
doing
on that
enough.
World of Warcraft business model where they're just like expansions.
They're not doing enough with
This
the
is what
game.
they wanted to do. They just want to make Destiny 1 and be like, oh, we're just gonna add on to this.
Well, I mean, there was a 10-year plan that it was called like the Comet or whatever. It was a 10-year plan cycle of games, DLCs, Destiny. Destiny 2 was supposed to come out in 2016, I think. And it got pushed back for developmental reasons, and so Rise of Iron came out, which was the last DLC for Destiny 1.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
But again,
That was really
like
cool.
Destiny, that's the thing about it is it goes through these life
It's a
cycles,
console MMO.
which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily. Like people kind of like get angry. It's like I mean I want to be able to play a game for a long period of time. I feel like I can play it kind of the repetitiveness of it and not really get tired
Especially
of
the
it for me.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
I'm not a really big multiplayer guy in the game. I'm more of the shoot aliens, do daily stuff. But again, like that's like stuff that
Shoot the ads.
the roadmap for Destiny 2 is like is stuff that was present in the first game, like core stuff, gameplay, whatever, and modes and bounties, which is added on just stuff that you can do
That
daily.
was actually pretty fun.
They took it out for D2, and now it's being added in almost a year into the game's life cycle. Like, there's so many decisions that were made from a developer's perspective where I don't know why.
Because the developers are trash.
Well, I mean, Bungie always gets a bad rap. They've always gotten a bad rap. For Destiny, they got a bad rap from Halo. People didn't like Bungie in the Halo days because they
like them?
I mean, I don't know.
That's
I think what killed their vibe was Reach.
What?
For a lot of people, it killed their
Why?
vibe. Here's the thing, though. For a lot of the competitive, the MLG kind of competitive community,
God.
but this is the thing, though, is you think about when CE came out in, 2001?
I think
Like, that was the first of its kind of thing. Like, that kind of realm.
And then you can tell because
Yeah,
it's
but
very
then
poorly
Halo-
designed.
But then Halo 2 came out, and that game, like, changed people's lives.
And that's when Xbox Live.
Xbox Live was started, MLG was started around that, and that's when the whole competitive scene was, like, birthing for Halo.
But why did Halo Reach kill that? Why?
Because
You go from Halo 2 to Halo 3 where there's no sprint. I'm pretty
They're
sure
the same, pretty much.
competitive played with no radar. You had the BR, which is a notorious Halo gun. And then you go to Halo Reach,
Yeah.
where it's a DMR with a bloom. It's like a carbine that shoots, and the bloom, it's like
so basically
takes up your whole screen.
you have to
You've
pick-
got
you have to
armor
pick yourself.
abilities, jetpack, sprint. You've got invisibility. You can spawn. Halo 3, that was stuff you'd find on the map, like a
So
bait and all that.
so basically they were trying to get into the Call of Duty world.
Yeah, so
Wow.
it's all these. It's
By adding
games,
sprint?
it's games testing
No, but-
testing the waters with other.
By being a
Things
fast-paced game, they were trying. That's
they've
what
always
Halo
been.
is. That's what Halo is now.
I would say more like Call of Duty and Halo are more
But that's what Halo is now. With Halo 4 and Halo 5, like now, like you're Spartan sprint. Now you're
Halo
Spartan
5, you can sprint, you can clamber up
Well,
buildings,
Halo
you can
3 was doing
evade.
its own thing. And I think you're right about him mimicking Call of Duty.
But then again, I kind of get why they did that, because like Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, like you're not really thinking of that. Like you don't have the right stuff like you do now.
Yeah.
And then like you're not thinking about that, like because Master Chief or whoever your Spartans, they can't just like walk around and just start shooting.
I mean, there's the common meme of like, oh, well, Master Chief can sprint, but he can't go underwater. Like in Halo 3, you go underwater in the first level and you die immediately.
Yeah,
You could go underwater in the
I mean,
first
you
level.
could, yeah, like to your knees.
It was not to your knees, dude. It was over your head.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
And you
though.
could walk around and kill. And
No,
there's a
dude,
scroll.
I'd try to, instead of fighting the brutes, I'd try to cross the lake to go to the other side and where the jackal snipers are, and you can't even get that far out because
You can't even.
You can
once
go
you
in
touch
the
the water,
water.
you're dead.
No.
you
You
can
can walk
get
around
in
in
it,
the
but
water.
you can't I don't know. It's
I
whatever.
remember
Besides the
being
point.
able to walk around in the water.
I don't know. So, but the thing is like that for a lot of people, Halo Reach turned everybody off from Bungie. The thing about it was
it's just that people didn't want to change.
Destiny. They were developing Destiny. There's Destiny Easter eggs and references in Halo ODST.
They got fucked because of greatness awaits, right, or something like that, or
It's a picture. It's a picture of like
Destiny
the Traveler
awaits or
thing
something.
and Destiny Waits. Now I don't know if that's just like a coincidence, maybe.
No, definitely.
I don't think it would be,
No, definitely.
but it's
It was a traveler.
it was a Traveler, yeah. It wasn't the Destiny icon, but it's Destiny Awaits, a Traveler looking kind of object. Like it's there for a reason.
I agree with that.
I mean, I don't know. I think
That's why I'm not playing another Halo game. That's all I'm saying.
Another Halo game?
Halo
They're
is-
putting split screen back in.
Halo
guys.
Yeah.
is trash now.
I don't know. It's games. It's
It's
games that
boring.
I
It's not-
play.
it's not fun
These
anymore.
are games that I play that are going through like changes and updates from
They
a
said
developer
some stupid
perspective.
shit about that.
That
over
it's
Halo
it's
5.
it's turning a lot of people off. Destiny 2 is like it shot for this kind of this I don't know if I want to even say like a hobbyist perspective, but it's like a casual kind of thing. Like there wasn't a lot of stuff in the base game to grind for, which kept a lot of the long time like streamers and YouTubers and people around, and even
Yeah,
and
this is why
everyday
I feel
players
special
like that,
for
you know. But that's the thing about it is, man, I don't know. There were so many decisions that was made on Bungie's end and developers' end that it's like at the time it was almost hard to defend because it's like why do you take that kind of stuff out? Like Destiny 1 at the end of its cycle was at a cool
What
place.
a fucking stupid
That,
call.
that is true. That's
It
when
was
I
at a
started. That's when I
really
started
cool
playing the
place.
game.
But now, coming back into it, and granted I've been playing it pretty consistently since launch, but I've had so many of my friends on after the release of the new DLC.
Destiny 2?
The new DLC, doing the modes, playing through raids and stuff like that. Like, it's been really cool to have people on to play with. But again,
It's so
this is the thing
grindy.
about it is people are going to do this for a couple months, and then the next big DLC kind of update kind of thing that they're going to do is coming out in September, which is the same kind of thing that was for Taken King Destiny 1. I just want to see people, like, I want to see the game have life breathed into it for an extended amount of time, not 2-3 months into it and then take a 4-month break, you know?
Well, it's better than fucking Marvel. I don't know if y'all know anything about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, where that shit was alive for like 3 months and then it died.
It died for you too, right?
Yeah, it died. I bought that shit I pre-ordered that game
And it just died.
and it died. It died because of a game called Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Dragon Ball Fighters. For
Yeah.
you it died or for everyone else?
Everybody, literally, that game has no players
You
now.
play it now?
Huh?
You play Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
See?
I love that game. It's fun. It's what Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite should have been. It doesn't have shit graphics like Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Were the shit graphics. Because I played Marvel vs. Capcom, and I liked that game. It was good. The gameplay was fun. They didn't put any of the characters that I wanted. All the cool characters were DLC. Like Monster Hunter, Sigma, Venom,
Oh, Venom.
and
I would love to play Venom.
I forgot who it was.
I wish Marvel made I wish Marvel and Injustice married and they had a baby.
I wish we needed a Marvel game that plays like Injustice.
That's what I'm
Marvel
saying. They
versus
had a baby. And
No, just Marvel.
They just
Marvel
throw
fighters.
out a game to where Marvel, like, you can play just like Injustice. You can play just like that with Marvel. Like Venom, you can be
Like NetherRealm Marvel game.
yeah, you can be, and then DLCs would be like 2092 Spider-Man
Just
or
characters.
whatever, like futuristic characters.
That's what
like,
Marvel, that's
anytime-
what they were doing in Injustice. They have the fucking Ninja Turtles in it now.
Yeah, dude. And Alien vs. Aliens, they had the Predators.
No, that was in Mortal Kombat.
Jason Voorhees.
That was in Mortal Kombat. Yeah. But
You got any games you're excited for, Ernest? Anything you're playing or on your watch?
What are you playing?
Just Battlefield 1. And Fortnite.
Fortnite? What do you think about Fortnite?
I love Fortnite, dude. That shit is
you ever-
addicting.
I feel like if we all three played Fortnite, it'd replace Overwatch, like when we used to play Overwatch.
We can if y'all have computers we can play it.
I don't have a computer.
I
You can
think
play
we can-
Fortnite on a console.
Well, we should play Fortnite. I have Fortnite on my computer.
Can't you crossplay in Fortnite?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We should cross-play in Fortnite?
Yeah.
We
you
should
can
play
crossplay.
Fortnite.
That's interesting.
Okay, later we'll do that.
Maybe. We'll see.
I play on
I played a
PS4.
little bit of it.
I play on PS4 now.
Really?
Well, you
Play
can
as-
crossplay. I can't. I don't know.
Wait, is that a thing now? Like, you can
I'm
actually
pretty sure you
cross-play?
can, I heard someone like talk. You can crossplay.
You can. I have played it.
PC,
I played it
you
with.
can
I played it with
Xbox,
PC. I played on the PC with somebody who was playing on PlayStation.
Yeah, Xbox?
No, not Xbox. But-
Maybe. No.
So we're gonna do PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Why not?
A horrible.
Cover
I
the
don't,
three
I
It's
don't,
fucking
I don't, I don't
amalgam.
mess with Xbox anymore.
Sony are some tight asses about that though.
Dude, I heard Sony is coming out I was reading an article that they're at the end of their PS4 cycle.
The PS4. I saw that.
Yeah. So
It's like a 2020, 2021 release for the next console. Or whatever.
yeah.
It seems like it's
Would
earlier
you
and
get a
earlier and
PlayStation?
earlier.
Maybe.
It seems like it feels like they
Well,
just.
okay,
came out
but
with-
would you ever replace an Xbox? Like, let's just say that.
Destiny was
I
done.
couldn't replace an Xbox. Well, I mean, you can play Destiny on PlayStation.
Yeah, why don't
You
you
can
fucking get a PlayStation?
I can't betray Xbox. I've got most of my core friend base on Xbox. I play games on there or something.
Xbox isn't that great anymore.
Actually, they're kicking play. I think honestly, dude, the fucking backwards compatibility alone makes it so that Xbox kicks PlayStation's ass.
Dude,
Now that I'm
I mean,
I'm a PC gamer now, primarily.
backward compatibility is really it's cool. There's a lot of games that I played
PlayStation.
on the OG PlayStation that are now on here.
It has the hardware. PlayStation 4 has the hardware. It has the PS2 emulator in it. It has the PS3 emulator in it.
I mean,
You
that's
can
the thing
play
about it
games.
is like it's fun to have, but like I was so excited when Halo Reach came back and having like, oh sweet, I'm playing on my Xbox,
You know what you're
when it feels
playing?
X. Dude, like 30 frames a second. The game is so laggy. There's not a lot of people playing it, granted, but like it's
30 frames a second is not.
It's
it sucks.
Trash.
It isn't.
It's
I mean,
trash.
it's
When you're
maybe
playing
even
a-
less than 30, dude. Honestly, like it's not good. But again, like Backwards Valley's cool because there's like motocross games and things that I played in my
That's maybe trash.
my youth that were cool. So, I don't know. It's cool.
I don't know. I like PC because you can still get the game.
I think it'd be.
that's all my brother does is play PC.
I think it'd be awesome, but I mean,
PC Master Race.
he plays Overwatch on PC.
PC is like,
I do too.
dude. It's. I was talking with a buddy, or I was listening to like a buddy was talking to some people
You
about
should
it.
get
It's
a
like,
gaming laptop.
but it's like, the cost, like it's so daunting about it. Is
What?
that it's so pricey. PCs can get so pricey.
This
like,
one
it's-
was like
but again, it's like,
$400.
I mean, you're looking for quality stuff like that.
But the good thing about a PC is that it's not even limited to games. Like you can
Isn't
do
it-
whatever.
What about though? Like, don't you have to like replace like your parts of to play certain games? Like, you need to replace parts of
Well,
your PC just to play
If
it.
you get a new,
As long as you
if
have like
a
a
new
good enough
computer-
graphics card and all your shit. If you have all the different parts.
unless you're making a computer, like you're building a computer.
Well, it's not like you need a specific like part to play a specific game.
Yeah, but
that's
when-
not-
Well, I know, but don't do
Like
like.
when people make when
Do
people build computers, they want specific graphic cards. They
Yeah,
want-
but I'm saying like,
you just need all
if
these
a
central
game,
components.
like some computers can't run certain things, so you
Oh, yeah.
you want to play a
Wait.
game, like you gotta like.
Oh, yeah,
Well, you gotta
yeah.
have the right specs. You gotta have a graphics card up to date. You gotta have a
So it's
good
like
enough
you-
CPU. You gotta have enough RAM.
So you gotta just build it to basically play everything, essentially.
Like this
It sounds
computer
like-
that I have right now, it came with a 1 terabyte hard drive.
This is a laptop you're talking about.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a laptop right here. It's a fucking Inspiron 15 7000 gaming. Came with an Intel Core i5 7th generation processor. It's got an NVIDIA, I think 1050 graphics card.
I have no idea what any of this means. I'm
Okay,
just saying.
I'm just describing. Okay.
No, I understand.
But and it came with a terabyte of hard drive and
Yes.
8 gigabytes of RAM. I upgraded it. I took out the hard drive. I put in a 512 gigabyte SSD, and then I put 16 gigabyte, 8 more gigabytes of RAM. So now it has 16, and that should be enough to run almost any game that could come out right now.
Interesting. I don't know. It's cool. It's something.
That's on some nerd shit.
Definitely.
right there.
That's
Some
some.
nerd-
That's some nerd stuff right there, dude.
That's some nerd shit right there.
Oh,
That's some.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It'd be cool, man. I need to look into it
This
more.
is why.
first, 'cause there's.
This is why you want Steam. Look,
I mean, there's
78% off of Borderlands 2.
Black Desert
$8.79.
Online. That's a cool.
Look at this
game.
Assassin's Creed
Yeah, I know,
franchise,
my
40 to
brother's-
67%
brother's
off.
always on their website.
Let's look at some of these prices for these motherfuckers.
Assassin's Creed. It's
Origins
like a bundle.
$35.99. You can get every single Assassin's Creed game for $35.
That's not bad.
That's insane, dude.
Every single one for $35. Or you can buy them all individually and get fucked.
get fucked.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one's not trying to get fucked today.
All right. Well,
Or
there's no
anywhere-
Assassin's
wherever.
Creed. Assassin's Creed 1 is the only one that you can't get.
Yo, Assassin's Creed 1 was like my shit.
Oh, I like Assassin's Creed 2.
I like all the Assassin's Creeds that had an NCO in it. Once they stopped doing that and just going to different characters, I didn't really care. Actually, I like Black Flag. That was good.
That's a like pirate shit kind of one.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
That was a dope one.
Transfer into another thing. It's on a movie scale. Did you guys ever
Movie?
see that Assassin's Creed movie?
Oh my god.
Michael Fassbender.
That shit was trash.
Dude,
That
he's a
movie
good
was
actor, but
Garbage.
I never
dude.
saw it.
That
Like,
movie was
what
garbage.
was it like?
I mean, dude, honestly, like
Did it follow scale of like a specific game, or is it just
No.
kind of in its own universe?
it's
and-
like in
and
its
then-
own universe, and it's just like I see what they try to do, but it just didn't work. Like they did. Honestly, I didn't know what the hell they were doing. It was like the worst. Like they should not make another Assassin's Creed movie ever.
They should just stop with the video game movies. Honestly. Nobody's ever done a good one except Wreck-It Ralph.
What about Ready Player One?
I heard that's good. I heard it's a good movie.
It's a Steven Spielberg, right?
Yeah, I never saw it though. I'd be interested to see how like fucking like
I hope it
faithful the book is because I know there's a bunch of bullshit.
At least it won't break my heart like the Avengers.
Ooh.
You don't want to talk about Infinity War?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We could talk about that for a
No
while.
spoilers?
No spoilers. Been out for like
It's been
Long
out. I'm
time.
sure everyone's seen it.
So,
people have had it.
Not everybody's seen it.
Well,
I
anyway,
guess.
spoiler.
Spoilers! Skip to whatever time. I don't know. Fuck it. You just don't
Who
listen.
knows?
Yeah.
Infinity War was cool. I thought.
I thought it was a good movie. I just thought that there was too much running.
Maybe we
around.
should wait till the end to talk about that because people are gonna stop listening if they don't fucking whatever. Alright, never mind.
I think it. You think it was too much? What do you mean?
No. I just think that it was too much running around like different scenarios. I mean, I loved it. It's just honestly, there's not really a bad scene that I didn't.
Is there anything you felt that was there's okay? Minor spoilers if anyone's listening. Is there anything that any kind of scenes that you felt were maybe a little unnecessary? Like anything?
Thor's eye. Yeah, like I
Did they
hate
give it back to him?
I hate how he got that eye back and.
It was dumb. It's like, hey, guess what? I got a fucking mechanical eye in my pocket for no reason.
I was listening to
Why'd you take it?
I was listening to a podcast. People were talking about the movie specifically. It was like a 2.5 hour podcast, but people were they were saying that the whole kind of Groot, Rocket, and Thor side thing was like almost completely unnecessary. Aside from the fact
Why
that
he had to
Thor
get his hand? He had to get the hammer.
people were like, it was like because Groot played like next to no role in the movie
He did the handle.
But that's the thing. Why is like he's on his playing his game the whole time, and he's like I am good. And then his redeeming moment is him forging. And it's this cool epic scene. The stars lit behind him, and he's making the blade or the hilt for the blade with his.
Why
his
did they
tree
feel
stump,
even
like-
fucking necessary to do the whole baby Groot to teenage Groot to adult?
I haven't seen Guardians, so I don't know. Like
He
what-
died in the first
that's-
one.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He got exploded or
Yeah,
something, and then he's like, "Look, he's alive still." The little baby
they
plant.
grew him back.
But why is he gonna be a baby? Why doesn't he just grow into a regular one right off the bat?
Because trees don't grow automatically.
Well, they don't fucking go into turn into fucking babies or teenagers.
Well,
either.
but this is Marvel though. Like it's Groot. Like we all know who Groot is. But I'm saying,
why don't you just grow into a big Groot right away? They
because
can have the little funny dancing.
because trees
Groots
don't grow right away.
All right. Well, are they fucking toddlers?
I just like
adolescents?
that. I just like how he didn't give a shit about anything, and then like when it actually came like to Thor like actually needing something to save the world, he actually.
That's what I'm saying. Is like people were like
Yeah.
he was kind of useless up there.
I don't think he was useless. I just
He was like filling empty space. Like,
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything.
I mean,
He was in scenes, but he was just kind of on his tablet phone thing, and then he's got his moment, and then he's on the battlefield for a little bit, and that's it. But here's the thing, though, is you've got so many superheroes and
It's hard to juggle
so
all the
many people in that
plots.
movie, and it's like 2 hours and 40
It's
minutes.
like it's almost like they separated them into groups.
I was reading an article. People were wondering why. I think her name is Sharon Carter, her like granddaughter that was in Civil War at the funeral.
Where she's like, stand up and tell them.
Yeah,
You
they're like,
move.
why wasn't she in the movie? And the writers
Who
are like,
gives a shit about
writers
her?
are like, well, I mean, there's like so many people in this
how
movie.
we like? Well, we have to pay her.
stuff has to be sacrificed.
We have to pay her.
I love how
huge
Cap-
budget.
That's why, but the budget, dude, for both movies together, it's on each movie separately. It's like what? It's at least $500 million.
So wait,
together. It's
Agent
$1
Carter
billion.
is not a thing anymore?
Well, no, I'm talking her. It's like her niece or whatever.
Oh yeah, she's like, well, my old one's dead, so I'm gonna go find the new one.
Peggy Carter, I think, is Agent Carter, but
Yeah.
they were wondering like why the Sharon Carter, her
I forgot
love
about that.
interest.
I forgot
was
about
in the
that
movie.
bitch.
Grant.
Honestly, did.
I forgot about
Dude.
that.
Yeah, I did.
She was cool in Civil War, dude. She fought
wasn't
Bucky
cool.
Barnes, dude.
She was one.
Yeah,
What
she
did she
did.
find
She did.
Bucky Barnes in
And after
Civil
he
War?
escapes,
Yeah.
her and Black Widow, Iron Man, and Black Panther all fight him inside like a cafe, and he
Yeah.
kicks their ass. Like all of them.
He kicks her ass big time.
I don't
He
even
almost
remember. It's
kills
been a while since I've seen that.
Natasha.
Yo, Bucky wasn't really like in that movie really
in Black
too much.
or in Infinity War.
Yeah, like he was in the movie, but like
Why is he living in Wakanda?
Well, here's another thing, and I'm not the comic book
We're
guy.
not even like caught up to all this shit.
You guys probably know more than I do, but some people were calling him like White Wolf or whatever. Y'all know any kind of
No.
no.
no. I do know that his arm is made out of
Advantage.
no, it's not adamantium.
Or vibranium?
Yeah, vibranium.
Vibranium.
That's why they had him. That's why
It looked different than his
That's
old
why
one.
in Civil War, Black Panther decided to take him to his home because to get his head right, and then eventually he can get his other arm, and eventually he can.
Doesn't he have a post-credit scene in Black Panther?
So White Wolf is literally a white
No,
guy
no,
that
he
crashed in fucking Wakanda. He's a white guy who crashed in Wakanda. And then he,
In the comics?
yeah, White Wolf was a white man named Hunter whose parents died in a plane crash on Wakanda. Though he was mistrusted by the Wakandans because of his white devil skin, he was taken in by King T'Chaka and raised his own. And he became jealous once Childish Gambino was born. Wait, no, he's not. Childish Gambino isn't.
No, it's Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
It's Black Panther.
Childish Gambino.
That's
No, he's
wrong
Lando-
movie.
Oh
Wrong movie.
my god, dude! He said Childish Gambino
I thought it was Childish-
born.
Completely wrong movie.
No, I thought it was him. Okay. He had no delusions of becoming king. He loved Wakanda. So yeah, he became the leader of Wakanda's secret police.
Did you guys?
Look, he's white. He's Black Panther, but he's white.
Yeah.
He's a White Panther.
Did
Look
you
at him.
guys? Did y'all read the comic that's Infinity War is based on?
I'm glad we have some representation in this.
No,
Yes.
You did.
I didn't.
Infinity Gauntlet?
Is it
Yeah.
faithful to the movie or for the?
No,
No.
because there's no X-Men.
I was gonna say, I was reading somewhere that it's like,
They need to
the
fix that
Hulk
shit with
doesn't
X-Men.
get shot to
Oh, they're
Earth
gonna
and
fix
Silver
your shit.
Surfer, right?
Yeah.
Or it's not even like,
Yeah, he does get shot.
isn't Infinity Gauntlet? I thought it's like only the most powerful people that fight Thanos. It's not even like
No, all of them do.
all of them do.
Captain America fights Thanos.
Captain America fights Thanos, but
And he gets wrecked.
You and I-
But Infinity Gauntlet, when it starts, he already has all the Infinity
that's
Stones.
yeah.
And so he's already the strongest. And he's not, but he doesn't do like, I just snap my fucking fingers. Like, he just does a bunch of crazy shit and kills him.
Well, you
It's more like remember the scene where Tony Stark and all them were fighting Thanos? That's more or less how the fight went.
Well, you leaned over to me and when we went to see it first, when Doctor Strange was fighting, you're like, Doctor Strange is probably out of all of them
Yo,
the most
Doctor
powerful
Strange
fighter,
was-
right?
Yeah, he is.
I actually enjoyed Doctor Strange.
Definitely. And you saw in the movie, he was the only one that could really fight Thanos when he had the Infinity Stones. Everybody else was just getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here comes Star-Lord with his guns. And his
Man, I wanted
jetpack.
to kill Star
Dude.
Lord when he
Hey, you know what,
fucked that
though?
shit up.
I got pointed out this. Huge spoilers now.
Huge spoilers. Okay. Forewarning.
Skip to fucking, 3 minutes, whatever.
Who knows? Doesn't matter.
It's 3 minutes for fucking Star-Lord. That in fucking, what is it, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, there's a moment where Kurt Russell, who's this fucking ego of the living planet, tells him that, he tells him that, I killed your mother, I gave her cancer, so I could kill her for some reason. And he's like, fuck you, and he gets out and he goes, bah, 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 and he gets all pissed off.
Yeah,
So it's an established character trait of Star-Lord that when you do some bullshit like that, or you kill
he's instantly pissed off.
his alien bitch,
Yeah.
he
His alien
he
bitch.
goes crazy.
Oh, dude, they were so close to getting that got one off.
How hilarious was it when Gamora was like, "Oh, you don't love shit. You're fucked now. You can't get the Soul Stone," and he's just like, and it's like,
And then
"That
he
ain't for
just-
you." And she's like,
And then
"Oh,
he just takes her arm and just throws her.
"Get out of here, motherfucker!" Yeah.
He's like, I don't care about to risk my own daughter.
Not even his daughter.
Well, technically,
It's like adoptive daughter.
adopt the daughter.
Yeah.
Nebula. I don't know. That was a sad scene, dude. He shed a tear.
Sad scene was Spider-Man.
Dude, I mean, that whole thing was like bad.
Dude, that
It's
was
like
maybe still a little
terrible.
further than
Nuanced music, and then they're just slowly fading away. Groot passes away, and Rocket's like,
oh,
dude, I heard, I was reading, I think it was on IMDb, something said that Groot's like, he was like referring to Rocket as like a
His
dad, like a dad figure.
Yeah, I
And
saw
people
that
saw
too.
that and they're like,
Wait, when did that
Oh,
happen?
I
dude.
saw that.
I thought they were best friends.
no, I think it was an IMDb or something or
They
an
were
article.
referencing him as a dad
Yeah, something
Groot.
about Groot.
because Rockets take care of Groot like pretty much.
Yeah,
For a
and so
while.
and that happens, and people are like, great. And then Spider-Man.
No, Black Panther, dude.
Oh yeah,
And then
It's just no
Spider-Man.
place to die.
this is no place to die, and then he disappears.
Then you got right.
Dude, she
Never gonna see Black Panther again, right? He only fucking broke every single financial record, I guess, for superheroes there was.
Well, and then Infinity War knocked out, and then Deadpool too.
War for rated R.
I thought it just in general.
Didn't the first Deadpool do that too, though?
Yeah, but they broke their own record.
They broke their own fucking record with the sequel. That's pretty
Dude,
good.
I want to see Deadpool
We'll
so
go see it. Yeah,
bad.
we're gonna have to go see
We'll
it.
have to go see it sometime.
We should go see it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe.
You guys jamming out to any music?
Maybe.
Oh man.
I
Anything?
have
I feel like Ernest has
This
a
is
lot
Ernest
to
time.
talk
Oh my
about
God.
this, dude. I don't
What
know
do
how
you got,
long.
Ernest?
I don't
What
know
do you
how
got?
long we're
Ooh.
into this, but
ASAP Rocky,
A$AP.
my boy ASAP Rocky, man.
Flacco.
Like, Lord Pretty Flacco, man, dude. Y'all need to go test out that testing album. That album's phenomenal because literally like
it's your boy, dude.
from the start. Yeah, it's my boy, dude. Like I'm a huge fan of ASAP.
Rocky.
From start to finish.
How many songs?
It's like 15 songs. That album is like a fantastic body of work. Fantastic body of work because like what I listened to it like 3 times already. Like listened to it over and over and over. So what I like about it is that he's super original. Like he's not like your typical Migos, your typical like trap Gucci
Trap.
style.
What actually is fucking trap music? It's
Like-
define it for me right now because I've heard it so many times. And our trap's gay.
I don't know. It's like a lot of 808 like a lot of 808 beats.
What is an 808 beat for those who don't know?
It's like
It's like very like
it's very
bass boosted kind of.
Yeah, it's a lot of kick. It's a lot of kick and snare.
It seems like very minimal actual rap. Like, would you say the new "This Is America"? Is that trap music?
No, it's not trap music.
Don't got me
Trap
tripping
shit,
on.
No, what
Don't
trap,
got me
trap
slipping
music is like 2 Chainz, Migos, Gucci,
Future.
Travis Scott.
Trap. Travis Scott, not too much. I feel like he's in between. Like he decides what he
Who?
wants to. Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
He decides what he wants to do.
Trap music from Urban Dictionary is based on the use of the 808 rolling
Yeah.
drum machine pitched and resampled
It's a lot
hip
of
hop style.
yeah. It's a lot of Atlanta.
Fuck.
It's a lot of Atlanta based music. Like a lot of people from Atlanta are mainly trap.
Early examples are found by artists the 666 Mafia, UGK, Swisha House, and Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane.
And T.I. Everyone forgets T.I.
T.I.?
Oh fuck T.I. dude.
Yeah.
What?
I never liked T.I.
Why?
I don't know. I just never liked him.
Isn't his name Clifford?
No, that's Stephanie Clifford is Stormy Daniels.
His name is Tip.
Tip Clifford.
Dip is on Twitter.
Tip's his Twitter, okay.
Yeah.
So, testing your boy Flacco is a good jump.
It is, man.
Testing.
Like, that's what it's called. It's called testing.
Album.
Oh, the new Rocky stuff.
Yeah,
that's
because it's testing new waves, testing new flows, testing new sounds. Like,
right. Wow.
dude, I'm telling you, you gotta sit down and listen to it because
I
like
listened to his first album. and it
it's
was really good.
but like every album, like if you listen to Gucci, it's the same shit. If you listen to Migos, it's the same shit. If you listen to like Future, it's the same shit. With ASAP, it's like
Future's fucking garbage. Isn't he the one that first started all this bullshit? Isn't he responsible
I
for
actually
all this?
don't. I've kind of like gotten into Future.
I got
He's-
Future too.
He did He did a song. He's doing an album for a movie. Did you hear that song he did with Party Next Door?
Yeah, it's called Trapper, Super Trapper.
No, the song is like No Shame or something.
Or No Shame.
No
but it-
Shame.
But the
it's
movie,
like a-
it's for like a movie or something like
Yeah.
that. I'm interested to see where that goes. That song was cool.
But what I'm saying is like ASAP, like his first album, and he even said his first album was not really to get in the scene, but it was just like to be mainstream, to get radio play and stuff. Like he's want to make me, and then that's when he made his second album where
The mixtape.
he wanted he made
No, the first one was the mixtape.
the first one was a mixtape, and then he made his first album, and then his second album was him being him and like wanting to do like slower hip hop, wanting to do like sounds, and he's usually right. Like his music is inspirational to the generation that we're in, and I feel like this album's gonna make other artists wanna make something similar to what ASAP is doing, and
You're talking about testing?
yeah, like people they're gonna want to like, oh shit, that this shit's dope. Like I want to sample that, or I want to sample this, or I want to make something similar to that. So his work's always been original. It's not like you listen to Migos, you hear 5 different songs, but they sound the same. You're just like,
Culture
oh,
dope.
that's the same song. I don't know. I like it. Pusha T's album though is dope. Daytona, only 7 songs, all produced by Kanye. All produced by Kanye West. That shit is dope too.
You have any albums, anything you're looking forward to on the horizon you can think of? I can tell you one right now.
Drake.
Laney!
Oh my god.
Finishing album 2 soon.
Omarosa's finishing
Malibu Nights. Dude.
Malibu Nights. Is that what it's called?
It's about to be so dreamy and so sick, dude. I can't wait.
You're gonna like,
Dude.
you're gonna get a huge hard on for the
I
lady.
don't know about that, but I'll be excited. Grant, are you looking forward to any kind of music?
Drake's
Anything
coming out
nice?
pretty soon in a couple weeks.
I've just been listening. I don't know. Not really.
No?
I'm not really in with this new wave of young, newfound music. All my favorite artists are dead, or they don't play anymore.
Or they don't play anymore yet.
Do you like any like new bands? Like anything?
Do you like any new bands at all?
Or bands that have like
Have you
I
been-
like Amon Amarth.
Do you even give it
I'm on
a chance? You don't. I feel like you don't give new music a chance. Like you're just still like stuck in this classic.
Probably.
Classic
There's probably
age.
some truth to that. I
No,
don't know.
there is truth. to
I
it.
haven't listened. I just don't like the trap. I don't like.
No, I'm saying like in general.
Not even like trap. Any like
It doesn't have to be trap. It doesn't even have to be
Yeah.
hip hop. It
I
like
don't know. You know, to be honest with you, I just don't really listen to that much music in general.
really.
Yeah,
I feel like you always have your headphones in though.
I'm
Every
listening to
time-
podcasts.
It's a
I was
podcast.
gonna say every time we see
Yeah.
you always have a headphone.
He's
No,
a
I usually
podcaster
listen to
on podcast.
podcasts. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. The last new fucking thing I probably listened to was the ASAP Rocky album. I listened to a couple of songs.
Really? I
Oh,
love
actually, MGMT's new album.
That's a good album.
That is
The Little Dark Age. I
That's a
like
good
that
album.
That's a fantastic album.
The title track is really good, and there's one I think Me and Michael's a good song. I think it's called T Slamp or something like that. That's a good song too.
Lord Huron's new album came out a couple weeks ago.
I do like.
That's a
fucking
good
MGMT.
shit.
They're good. So there you go. There's one.
You like that?
I like MGMT.
Oh, the Neighborhoods album is dope.
Hey, the
Walking
boys.
on the down border to limit. What?
The homies.
The homies.
What about the homies?
Huh?
What? All right.
I think that's really about
I
it.
think that's it for right
Episode
now.
1.
Episode 1, the worst.
Stay tuned.
one.
More shit to come. We'll be more prepared. This is only a rough draft, and we'll see where this
Good night,
takes us.
everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a
Bye,
good
have a good
night.
night.
See you later.